Good morning, Taurus, and welcome to my channel. This is the Oracle of Zoraya Utranaya, and today I'll be doing a reading for you for the week of September the 9th to the 15th, 2024. We're going to be shuffling your cards here today 8 times each, utilizing the numerology of the date September the 9th, 2024. So September is 9 plus 8 is 26. 2 plus 6 is 8. So let me finish counting here. Thank you for your patience. I cannot count and shuffle and talk at the same time, so bear with me. All right, the first column we're going to pull today is passing energies. The second column will be current energies. The third column will be incoming energies, and then we'll have any messages from spirit or your higher self, okay? So, we have two wanted to come out together. We have the King of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. You are becoming quite powerful right now, Taurus, and perhaps you are delving into occult knowledge. Occult is not a negative or evil thing. It means hidden or secret. So this could be witchcraft. This can be esoteric knowledge. It can be knowledge that has been hidden, like Gnostic knowledge about Christianity and stuff like that. So, but you are definitely manifesting being in tune with your emotions as well. You've been navigating some pretty chaotic and rough, tumultuous waters, perhaps metaphorically speaking, of course. You've been quite stoic, and you've been leading with your heart. Okay, this is what the King of Cups does. He leads with his heart. And because of that, you are getting some blessings from the universe coming in because of your pureness of intention and your pureness of heart. We'll get more into that in a little bit. Then we have the Queen of Wands. So whatever it is that you are working on, you are being bold, you are being assertive, and you have been being unapologetic with who you are. Like I had said, you are leading with your heart, okay? And that is what the King of Cups does too. So let's look at this a little bit better. We have the Queen of Wands here in your passing energies. So you've planted a seed and you've really stepped into who you really are. She's very unapologetic and she does whatever she wants, okay? But of course you have been leading with pure intentions as well with the King of Pentacles here. Whatever it is you're putting your focus on, it is really nourishing your soul. You see how she's holding on to a sunflower here. The sunflower will face the sun wherever it goes throughout the day. So like you, whatever is giving your life purpose, whatever is giving your life meaning, Taurus, it is really nourishing your soul. And it is keeping you grounded, okay? Like I see here, it is keeping you grounded and staying calm and having a really good, solid emotional regulational method as you navigate have been navigating some chaotic, tumultuous waters. Okay, and you have not let your external circumstances, as tumultuous and chaotic as that perhaps have been, you are not letting it deter you from your good nature and how pure your heart is when you deal with people in the world. And this is why you are setting yourself up for these blessings that are coming in for you, my dear Taurus. Do you see this man here? This man is a symbol that represents the universe. And there are scales here on this teapot. Now, the tea here that he is pouring out of this teapot is the blessings. And he determines, this universe gentleman, he determines who gets the blessings. Not everyone does. And it's based on your purity of intention. Now, the scales in the Egyptian pantheon represent the goddess concept Ma'at. She, along with the god Thoth, would weigh your heart against a feather to determine how pure you led your life in the previous life before you passed away. This would determine the direction you would go in the afterlife. if you're led a life of pure intention, you would go into being reincarnated or being going into different realms. If you led a life of bad or malintention, you'd get devoured by a monster demon. Okay, so here we have you've been really standing in your ground. You have been planting seeds. You are very proud of yourself, and people are very attracted to you right now. I'm getting, okay? People are very attracted to you, and you are drawing a lot of attention. You are quite attractive right now, Taurus. You see, this is your soul. This is your essence, okay? This because you're leading a life of pure intention and you follow what gives your life nourishment. You're really independent and you are very eccentric, and you also are very unapologetic, and you allow yourself to be who you really are. And this is what makes you so attractive, Taurus. Look at you, you're like a light, and you're attracting all these moths to you. So you're standing out and attracting a lot of attention. And you know, look at her skirt here. It is like a peacock feather. So, you know, do not cover up your true authentic self. Allow your beautiful essence to shine, my dear Taurus, and be unapologetic. You are a very light, you're a beacon of light right now, in because you have overcome a lot of struggles. You are being like a beacon of hope to people here, which is very interesting to see. Then we also have the Emperor here coming up for you. So the Queen of Wands is a fiery card here. And so what I feel like is like you being very strong, and you're acting like a leader. You have been leading by example. Perhaps you are, because of the struggles you have gone through, my dear Taurus, you have, like I said, become a beacon of hope. And, you know, the Emperor is another card that illustrates, that illustrates standing in your true power. This is Aries, okay? This is an Aries card. Aries stands for I am. The motto of Aries is I am. Who are you? I think maybe you have been going through this, and perhaps this question was what has been the catalyst, or what has been the antecedent to some of the tumultuous times that you've been going through. Perhaps it hasn't even been, it could be your external environment that was chaotic, but it could even be an internal chaos of trying to figure out who you are. And you have been developing this question, and you have been diving into your unconscious and your subconscious to extrapolate who you are in this world. And this is led you to become a lot more stronger here, okay? And you really are figuring out the root of who you are as an essence. And now you are being unapologetic. You are letting your passion and your internal impetuous energy come out because of this introspection that you have recently gone through, okay? And you're really stepping into your true power and your true essence now, Taurus. Next, in the column that describes any incoming energies, we have the Page of Wands. I don't do reversals, okay? We have the Page of Wands, more introspection, more seeking out research and knowledge about something that you're building. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups can be a love offer coming in for you. We do have the Emperor, so it could be an Aries. We do have the Queen of Wands here and the Page of Wands, so perhaps someone with fire placements. And we have the King of Cups too, so Pisces, Scorpio, or Pisces, Scorpio, or Why am I doing this? Okay, it'll come back to me. Sorry about that. I'm in a weird mental place right now. Okay, no, Aquarius is not water. Okay, Cancer. So there you go. All right. So we have Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. We have Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. And yeah, so this can be a knight in shining armor coming in for you, but I feel that it is just you seeking out the holy grail of what is important to you, my dear Taurus. Okay, you are really becoming introspective here and following your heart, and because you have been having to heal from some sort of stress. Okay, and more heart energy coming in. So let's check this out a little bit. Okay, like I had mentioned before, you have been going through some introspective times, okay, with the King of Cups especially. Okay, so you've been analyzing the inner depths of your psyche, your motivations, why you do things, and the King of Cups is quite psychic. He's intuitive. He delves into occult knowledge, and perhaps this is something that you have been looking into. Perhaps the mysteries of life. Okay, the mysteries of knowledge, things that have been kept a secret from us. So you're very inquisitive at this time, okay, and you're really questioning what is important to you. Okay, you maybe are going through some sort of spiritual development here. We have the lotus flower. Lotus is a symbol of transformation. It is a symbol of unraveling and revealing your true inner essence and delving into the spiritual component of who you really are. The Knight of Cups is like the knight that is seeking out the Holy Grail. Okay, so if it's not love, I don't really focus on love in my readings. I focus on personal development, but like I did say, this can be a love offer coming in, like a knight in shining armor. We do have fire, and we do have water signs here as well. Okay, but with respects to find, like, you are looking for your purpose in life, in Taurus. So you're seeking the holy grail of your life. What is the purpose of your life? What gives your life meaning? What gives your life motivation to keep moving? And what is in alignment with your heart here? You see how she's playing the heart like a guitar. How can you make music out of things that have hurt you? How can you find meaning? Meaning, it can a lot of the times be found when a catalyst of hurt and grief or hardship come to you in your life. That is when you start introspecting. A lot of the times is when you go through tumultuous and chaotic times, when you've been brought down to a crumbling part, like when life has crumbled you down to your essence. And that's when you really start questioning who you really are. This is a time of healing for you. This introspection and shadow work, though, might be hard for you, Taurus, because you are an earthy sign and you don't like change. You are going through some sort of healing, and this is transforming you and transforming what you find and what you hold to be important in your life. You are looking for meaning, and the only person that can heal you is yourself. On a normal Rider-Waite deck, the Three of Swords has a heart with three swords in it. These are sabotages, these are heartaches, these are heartbreaks, this is grief, this is loss. It's going to look different for every one of you because this is a general reading. But you are in charge of healing yourself. This is at the foundation, the bottom of your reading, is healing, and then finding your purpose, finding what gives your life meaning, what gives your heart motivation to keep beating. And this is what you're looking into, this is what you are seeking. What is your holy grail, Taurus? Then in up and coming energies, we have the Hermit. That's even more introspection, Taurus. even more introspection. This is even coming if you're not done yet. You're not done. Strength, tapping into your internal reserves of strength here, in order to keep going in this uncomfortable time. Spiritual development and escalation in consciousness and doing shadow work is not easy. This is why a lot of people don't really elevate in their consciousness and don't really develop spiritually. A lot of spiritual people are very superficial with respects to being love and light and not having done a lot of shadow work, because you have to face the uncomfortable truths about yourself. And the moon, yes. So you're really going introspectively here. There's a lot of mysteries. There's a lot of things that are perhaps hidden, that even aspects of yourself that you have hidden from yourself, that you've pushed down. There is an allegory here that I will talk about feeding the two wolves of your personality, of yourself. Okay, but first let's talk about the hermit. The hermit goes into his cave. This is a Virgo card. Okay, the hermit goes into the cave, and he hides there because he's going introspective. He needs to figure out who he is, right? And this is what you're doing right now. You're figuring out who you are by really going introspectively here. And you're going into your cave. You need some time alone, Taurus. Okay, only you, like I said, can heal what you need to heal in order for you to find what your holy grail is, what gives your life purpose. No one can tell you this but yourself. And with the strength card, you see how she's taming this lion here. Yes, this is Leo, so there's more fire here as well. But this is about doing shadow work as well. Okay, so this is the little allegory I'm going to share with you, is that there is an old native story about two wolves that live within us. Now, there's two interpretations of this story, and I like the last one the best. The first one is that there are two wolves that live inside you. One is light and good, and one is dark and bad. And you must only feed the light one, because the one that you feed is the one that lives. Okay, that's the one interpretation. The one that I like the most is there are two wolves that live within us. One is dark and evil or bad, and one is, or dangerous, okay, and one is light. Nothing is bad in this duality world that we live in. We must feed both wolves. Okay, we don't just feed the light one, we don't just feed the good one. Because if you starve a wolf and it sees that the other wolf is getting fed, he's going to become resentful, and he's going to come up at times that are inappropriate. This is like stuffing down your hurt, stuffing down your pain. You must integrate your pain. You must face your pain. You must face your shadow. You must face aspects of yourself that perhaps are taboo and not fit, that do not fit in with society's norms. There are no bad emotions. Hate, jealousy, grief, loss. These are all part of the human experience, and even part of animal experience. This is part of our 3D realm experience. And they are there for our survival. And we must learn from these things. If we don't learn from these things, then we do not move up, and we will be repeating these lessons over and over again until we do learn from them. They are here for our survival. We must listen to them. We must feed them. We must integrate them, and we must love them. Okay? And the moon is all about your intuition as well. Listening to the empty spaces. Going within. Perhaps your dreams might be even becoming more prevalent right now. Keep a dream journal beside your bed, write down any themes and symbols that you see and you remember, to see if there's any repeating themes that you might want to pay attention to. I'd really start paying attention to your intuition, and perhaps even doing a ritual in this up and coming full supermoon eclipse that we are having on September the 17th. I know this is the following week from this reading, but we are already feeling the eclipse season approaching, and this might be a really emotional time for you. So you want to, and very introspective time for you, and a lot of your psychic abilities and your intuition might be might be heightened at this time. Okay. So a lot of this stuff, if you are not doing your shadow work, if you're not going within to analyze yourself on a deeper level, then the intuition and the psychic and the clairvoyance, their clairsentience, their clairaudience, it will be more overwhelming for you because you're not integrating any of the aspects of your shadow that you need to be aware of in order to fully integrate these extrasensory abilities that you are now getting, okay, that you're developing. And now messages from the universe here. We have the Lovers. So very much you could have someone coming in for you here, Taurus. But for me, the Lovers mean more stepping into your true authentic self, okay? And it's about you being at a crossroads and needing to make a decision of whether or not you're going to live the life that you have always lived, or do the work necessary and step into a new aspect of yourself. We have the Queen of Pentacles, being resourceful, and in order for you to tap into who you truly are here. And then we have the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is everything you want and dream, spiritual contentment. So this is all coming for you, but you need to take the path less taken. And you also need to break free from dogma and break free from societal controls and societal ideologies telling you what to think. Like I said, you are looking into occult and hidden knowledge of yourself, and you are looking into occult and hidden and secret knowledge of the universe to help you make sense of what is going on for you. This is a very good time to do that. We live in the age of information. So utilize what's available to you right now in order to help make sense of the world with the internet. Okay, there's lots of things on YouTube and lots of websites out there that can help you on your way. All right, very deep reading here. Okay, let's pick a Sufi Wisdom Oracle card for you. And we have Drunk with Love. Let love lift you to freedom. All right. Borrow the beloved's eyes. Look through them and see the face of the beloved everywhere. You will feel no weariness, no indifference, for what was so unappealing before will appear in new light. When life is mundane and waking up in the morning is void of excitement, this means we are pulling away from our dreams. This is when we need to improve our personal lives and make positive change in our relationships. Being drunk with love removes the barriers that have held us apart from others, from the divine, and from the world. Now is the time to focus on love, on giving from the heart, perhaps to rebuild an old love connection or initiate a fresh start. Rumi's message to you is to let go of your self-centered thoughts and begin to see everything through the eyes of love. When you perceive with loving gaze, you become surrounded by energy like a fragrance in the air, which shelters you before a pure love such as you have never known before. You will be escorted by a warm blushing glow that calls you to a community of friends who welcome you into their hearts. Once you open your heart to such a vision, love transports you into timelessness. You feel a love blessing that lets your imagination lend its wings to lift you into new visions. The quality of your life becomes enriched in great ecstasy, and you will be guided into new ways of creating and expressing yourself. When you are drunk with such love, you create the moments, create your days, and create an exuberant life. Your mantra for this week, Taurus, is I am opening my heart to let love renew every day of my life in the highest and purest way. I let love make me new in every moment. If this reading resonated for you, my dear Taurus, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel if that is something that you'd like to do. You could also hit that bell notification to let you know when I release new videos. And if you want a more holistic approach as to what is going on with your week, not only check out your sun sign, but also your moon, your rising, and your Venus. I am truly grateful for all of the energy you provided me here today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye-bye.